the harbinger of what is to come. Back in the summer of 1972, a little taste, call it a little drink, just a drink of disco. Summer of 1972, boy, I have got a Lost 45. The Tramps. The Tramps sing with the strings of my heart. Billboard's Hot 100 the week of July 22nd, 1972. It is up to number 79. It jumped from 90 to 79 that week. It looked promising, but it missed the top 40 by a wide margin. I'll get into the chart position in just a minute, if I remember it. The Tramps, they were originally known as the Volcanoes, then they changed their name to the Moods, this going back to the 60s. By the early 70s, among the group members was the gospel singer, the gospel influence singing talent of Jimmy Ellis, and also Earl Young, the bass singer. Boy, they teamed up in Philadelphia with some of the professional session musicians of Philadelphia. In 1975, they came out with Hold Back the Night and the disco records, the forgotten disco records by the Tramps. And that's where the happy people go. One of their best records. It was back in the spring and summer of 1976. This was a long, I always pair this record with Donna Summer's version of, you gotta listen to it, Donna Summer's orgasmic version of Could It Be Magic? The spring of 1976. But we're in 1972 right now. But here's the thing about 76. They came out with their signature disco record, Disco Inferno, 1976. But it didn't do anything. But with the disco era in full swing in 1978, the song was re-released and it would just, oh God, went to number 11. Here in the States, it was a huge hit in England as well. The Tramps and their first hit. Oh, well, their first disco record, considered their first disco record, was Love Epidemic. That was in 1973. So we see that disco era starting to kind of make its way felt. Very slowly. The waves are very small, but it will build. The waves will build and build until you got a tsunami of disco records. All right. Tramps, Sing With the Strings of My Heart from 1972. That song is old. It was written in 1934. The guy who wrote it was James Hanley. It first appeared on a Broadway show, well, Broadway play called Thumbs Up. Judy Garland recorded the song for Decca Records in 1939. Bing Crosby also covered it. Barbra Streisand. Here's the incredible thing about this record. One of the first songs that Barbra Streisand recorded. She recorded her version of this record, Sing With the Strings of My Heart, in 1955. She was 13 years old. But as of this day, her version has not been released. That would be something to listen to. Imagine how much money that would bring in if it was put on eBay or, well, whatever. I'm getting off topic. Well, that's all I got to say about this record. Man, well, no, not quite. Well, it went to number 64. That's it. The Trance version, this song, it's got elements of disco. The embryonic stage of disco implanted in this record. But it's basically 60 soul. The vocals are 60 soul, and the phasing towards the beginning of this record is real typical of late 60s, early 70s. The phasing used in a lot of songs like Deacon Jones, I believe, was the name of the record by the Supremes. And I should know that one. It's one of my favorite records. And Open My Eyes by Nas. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and do this record. I got to move on to some more videos. This is the Tramps, Sing With the Strings of My Heart. July 22nd, 1972, Billboard's Hot 100.